we have a great show lined up for you. I'm your host, Kim Jacobs, better known as the Balance Doctor. And all of our guests that come on, they're either people that have overcome some tremendous odds in their own lives as they balance this thing called life, or they're experts and they're here to share tips and strategies that will help you better balance and manage your life. Grab your virtual seats and let's get ready for some real relevant and relatable content on today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. Hello, everyone, and welcome to this episode of The Kim Jacobs Show. I am super excited to be here with you today and wanted to just come on and give everyone an opportunity to hear from me about Gabe's Heart Foundation. Gabe's Heart Foundation is in honor of my 12-year-old son. Many of you all know of him because you follow me on social media, or you've tuned into my show, or you've come to the church where I pastor. So a lot of us have connected in a wide variety of capacities, and our paths have connected for a reason. So I'm really grateful and honored that God has connected me with so many wonderful individuals. And no matter what aspect of life that I've connected with you on, I'm telling you that it would do my heart so well, so glad. It would make my heart leap for joy for you all to come and be a part of the 10th annual Gabe's Heart Foundation 5K walk. That's what I'm coming on for today, is just to give you the opportunity to know about the Gabe's Heart 5K walk, and also to take a moment to register. It's free. It's a free walk, 5K walk, nonprofit 501c3 organization is Gabe's Heart Foundation. And all you have to do is literally go to gabesheartfoundation.org and register. I'm going to pull the information up here for you all so you'll know exactly where to go. Registration is free, but because we're walking not only on the track this year, we're also going to be walking through the community. So we have to have the waivers signed. And so if you just go and visit gabesheartfoundation.org, you will be able to register and have everything set up for you to be a participant in the 5K walk. Okay. And let me just make sure I put that there one more time for you. gabesheartfoundation.org. If you have any questions too, feel free to ask while we're on this live. Every year we have this walk. We raise funds to get defibrillators put in public spaces. That's one of the things that we raise our funds for. And the defibrillators are put in the public spaces so that it allows time for the paramedics to arrive and be able to perform their life-saving measures. So when a person goes into sudden cardiac arrest, if there's no defibrillator present, then it's whatever is the outcome at that point. But having a talking portable defibrillator that was able to walk you through the process of how to do a life-saving measure is huge. And so I'm really honored because we get the opportunity, based on the donations that come in, to purchase some of these defibrillators and place them different places around the country. Now, one of the things that we're doing for this year's 5K walk is we're giving a defibrillator away, thanks to our sponsors that have contributed greatly to ensure that we have the defibrillator to give. And so what has to happen is you do a 1-minute video and you tag at Gabe's Heart Foundation, and we're going to be announcing it at the 5K walk. At the 5K walk, you don't have to be present to be the organization, the church, the sports facility, the school. You don't have to be there to win, but you have to have done the video in advance, the 1-minute video, and then tag at Gabe's Heart Foundation, okay? And then that will qualify you to be in consideration for the defibrillator. So I'm going to play a quick video from the chairman of the board for Gabe's Heart Foundation. And so let's see, I want to make sure I share a couple of things with you, how you can submit that video. Here it is right here. So you want to post a 1-minute video on social media on your page, and you tag at Gabe's Heart Foundation so that we can see your reason why your organization should receive this defibrillator. And the winner will be announced at the 5K walk. Now, if it's an international organization that wins, you will have to cover the shipping piece. But if it's a United States organization, the shipping is already included. Okay. All right. Let's check out our very own Sean Hall, who has a message for you right here.
Hi guys, I'm Sean Hall, Chairman of the Board for Gabe's Heart Foundation, and guess what? In this box, I have a lifesaver. It is a defibrillator. It's the machine that you use that will talk you through how to bring somebody back to life if they go down from cardiac arrest. Listen, if you are a church, if you are a youth serving organization, if you're a nonprofit and you're here in the Charlotte area or anywhere in the world and you submit a 1-minute video, this could be yours. Tell us why having a defibrillator can change the life of your congregation, your organization, your loved one. Okay, so do that quickly, and we hope to see you soon. And make sure you tag Gabe's Heart Foundation, and we will be sure to use your video. I hope you win. Hi guys, I'm Sean Hall, Chairman of the Board for Gabe's Heart Foundation, and guess what? In this box, I have a lifesaver. It is a defibrillator. It's the machine that you use that will talk you through how to bring somebody back to life if they go down from cardiac arrest. Listen, if you are a church, if you are a youth serving organization, if you're a nonprofit and you're here in the Charlotte area or anywhere in the world and you submit a 1-minute video, this could be yours. Tell us why having a defibrillator can change the life of your congregation, your organization, your loved one. Okay, so do that quickly, and we hope to see you soon. And make sure you tag Gabe's Heart Foundation, and we will be sure to use your video. I hope you win.
All right, y'all. There you have it. I wanted to make sure that you got a chance to hear from Sean regarding how you can post that 1-minute video. Every church, every organization should, if you don't have a defibrillator in your building, this is an opportunity for you to get a really quality defibrillator put in your building. We do ask if you would put just a picture or something of Gabe or Gabe's Heart Foundation and put something over the defibrillator saying who donated it. That would be great. But listen, we want you to participate. So if you haven't already done your video, make sure you do that right away, because we're going to be giving it away on October 18th. And also just want to let you all hear from one of the former principals of Gabe. She was actually the principal when Gabe was attending the school at Mallard Creek Elementary School. He attended that school K through 5, from his kindergarten year to his 5th grade year. And every year, Natalie Lowe was the actual principal of the school at that time. She's since retired, but I ran into her at a store, and she was just out doing her own family thing, but she was kind enough to do a video, and I wanted to just play that for you all right now so you can hear from the principal that actually did a documentary. She had a documentary done with her and some of the other staff and students at that particular time. And one of the things that she would talk about in the training of the staff members is how she wanted the staff members to treat the students. And the example that she used as to how people should treat the students at that time was Gabe. She often said, if you actually will just treat the children the way this student treats children, which is Gabriel Michael Jacobs, because Gabe treated everybody with love, consideration. He made you feel like you were his best friend. No matter who you are, no matter what your age, he always made every person feel special. And he made you feel like it was a one-on-one situation. He never made anybody feel bad. He made everyone feel like they were somebody. That's why initially we really focused heavily on anti-bullying, because Gabe was known as the anti-bullying mediator at both Northwest Cabarrus Middle School and at the Mallard Creek Elementary School. And everybody knew it. People knew that you weren't going to bully anyone if Gabe was present. So I wanted you to hear a quick message from former principal Natalie Lowe. Natalie Lowe, how are you today?
I am well, doing well.
And so what is this encounter doing for you? Because we get an opportunity to talk about Gabe. I'm just by happenstance seeing you in a public place, and I get the chance to hear your heart about Gabe and what's happening on October 18th.
Absolutely. It is great to see you, and I keep up with you and all the kids on Facebook. So just wonderful to see that the family and community are still remembering Gabe. He was such a sweet young man, and I just know you're proud, and I'm so proud of keeping his memory alive. So excited. Now, we are hoping that people will come out and support the 5K as we're raising funds for defibrillators in public places, just like this.
Right now, we're in a public place.
Yes.
Even though you all aren't seeing me, you're seeing Natalie Lowe, former principal that was the principal many years when Gabe was here on this earth. And how did that make you feel with him being one of your students at Mallard Creek Elementary?
Gabe was always willing to help someone else and standing up for those children who did not have a voice or didn't share or didn't feel confident in their voice. So we are so blessed to have been a part of his beginning years at Mallard Creek.
And you still look similar to what you did back in the
dear.
day. So you real fly. And so you have
Well,
aged gracefully.
Thank you. Aged for sure. Birthday was yesterday.
Oh, happy birthday!
Thank you.
Listen, everybody, make sure y'all are at the 5K walk, and we're raising funds for defibrillators to be put in public spaces. Any final comments?
Just please, if you have the opportunity and you're able, come out and support.
Yay, thank you.
Thank
Okay, listen, that was again former principal Natalie Lowe. And listen, I hope you all will grab this footage from whatever platform you are watching it on. Oh, I forgot to even go live on Instagram. Please forgive me. Okay, anyway, whatever platform you're watching this message on regarding Gabe's Heart Foundation's 10th annual 5K walk, make sure that you share it out across all of your platforms. We all roll in different circles. We all hang out in different pockets with different people that are around the world. And everyone should have the opportunity to know about Gabe's Heart Foundation, especially that free defibrillator that we are giving away. So don't deprive an organization of the opportunity to learn about posting that 1-minute video, 1 minute, on social media, tagging at Gabe's Heart Foundation so that we can see your reason why your organization should receive the defibrillator. And then the actual winner will be announced at the 5K walk on Saturday, October 18th. And that's going to be at 8:00 a.m. We're walking around the track, and we're also walking throughout the community. So make sure that you go ahead and register for the 5K walk. It's free to register right at gabesheartfoundation.org. Let me make sure I put that back up as well. And some people want to know how to donate to Gabe's Heart. You can donate a wide variety of ways, but one of the things that you can do is just go right to the page. You can go to gabesheartfoundation.org. You can donate any amounts. Some people say, let's do it in honor of his number that was for football. He was number 95 with the Northeast Dolphins under Coach Osai Kinney. And so I definitely hope, Coach Osai, that you will have the football players and team members and coaches come out for the 10th annual 5K walk. We still have Gabe's jersey up in our memorial room. And thank you all for everyone signing that jersey. And we really appreciate it. But you can go register for free at gabesheartfoundation.org. If you want to donate any amount, feel free to go and donate. And that is greatly appreciated. It's $20 if you want to get a t-shirt as well. Let's see, I have another video clip from the current principal. Now, she was actually the principal the year that Gabe passed in his 6th grade year. So this is the principal Chastity Sabo, who is actually the current principal at Northwest Cabarrus Middle School. And so she's kept things going very well in allowing us to have the walk every year right there at the middle school track where Gabe last attended middle school. I'm trying to make sure that I stay very professional in this communication with you guys. But here's a message from Principal Sabo. I am so honored to be here with Miss Chastity Sabo, the principal here at Northwest Cabarrus Middle School. And every year, they have allowed Gabe's Heart Foundation to have our 5K walk right here at the track. Thank you so much, first of all. I really appreciate it. And then I just want to give you an opportunity to say anything that's in your heart.
So Gabe was an amazing sixth grader here with us and truly shone the light on what it truly means to be a Titan. And we want his legacy to live on in all of the students that we have here at Northwest Cabarrus Middle School. So we are beyond excited to be able to honor him and to honor his memory for this event.
Thank you so much. You're going to be telling everybody about it?
Absolutely. We're going to be spotlighting him, and this vlog is going to be on our school Facebook page, it's going to be on our school Twitter page, and also going to be on our school newsletter that goes out to all of our families.
Yes, thank you, thank you, thank you. And on top of that, I want you all to know that we're raising funds partially to get some defibrillators put in public spaces around the country. So please know that we're going to be raffling off an actual defibrillator right here on October 18th at our 10-year 5K walk. So we can't wait to see you, and thank you again. Thank
Absolutely.
you for loving my heart. I love you.
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yes. Okay. So as you can see that there are people that love Gabriel, and even as time has passed and 10 years has gone by, his impact and his legacy is still having an impact on people on this earth. Literally at his homegoing service, over 100 young people accepted Christ. And that's because Gabe's light was shining so bright when he was walking here on this earth. Named after two angels. He was named after two angels, y'all. Gabriel, Michael. Gabriel, Michael, Jacobs. Listen, you have no idea how much of an impact your life can have on the lives of other people. And sometimes it's not even about what you're saying. It's about you and your actions. Gabe was a safety patrol officer without wearing all the garb and stuff, but he literally was the safety patrol guy in kindergarten through 5th grade, protecting the hallways, making sure that nothing was going wrong and that nobody was doing anything wrong to anybody else. Gabriel would schedule parent-teacher conferences in honor of his sister, Jayla, who was at the time diagnosed with cystic fibrosis. Sometimes she would have incidents where she would gag up with the mucus and different things. And he was like going to make sure that the teachers understood that my sister has certain special needs, and I want to make sure that we treat her and care for her the way she needs to. So I have to tell y'all this one story. My daughter was like, "Can Gabe not like walk me to class? I'm old enough to walk myself to class." And he was like, "Okay, Mom, I won't walk her to class." But what he would do is actually hide behind the doorways and keep an eye on her the entire time that she was going to class. So he still technically walked her to class, okay? But he wasn't allowed to really walk her to class because it was like, does he have to walk me to class? But one thing that I also love about the fact that Gabe on the school bus one time, it's just simple things, but they stood out to me. He would actually walk her. Sometimes he would carry her because her legs were weak in different times and seasons of things that she would go through. So he would carry her from the bus to the house so that she wouldn't fall. Okay, because she had some stuff going on with some calcium and different things going on in her body. Okay, Kim, keep it together, right? That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to keep it together. But one of the biggest, two big things that stood out is one time on the bus with cystic fibrosis, it's a lot of mucus that builds up in your lungs, right? It builds up in your lungs. And so when it builds up in your lungs, sometimes you have to gag up and you have to have a canister. It's a whole thing, you know? So we had forgotten Jayla's canister that day. And so she had an incident on the bus. And when I realized the bus driver, I found out she had thrown up, and I was like, ran to the house to get paper towels. I was like, oh my gosh, you don't want your child to be embarrassed on a public school bus. So I went to go. I said, wait. I will get everything cleaned up, is what I told the bus driver. And the bus driver yelled out, "Oh, Mrs. Jacobs," at the time. She was like, "Kim, you don't have to worry about anything. Your son, Gabriel, cleaned it up with his hands. He didn't want his sister to experience humiliation. And he said he would rather have people laughed at him than to have his sister be laughed at." Can you go figure? Literally, you have a son that's willing to catch everything to be able to make his sister look good. Oh, and then another time in his middle school years, right before he passed away, there was a new student that came to Northwest Cabarrus Middle School. I know his name, Brandon. Anyway, Brandon. He thanked me and we've communicated, but he came to the school and he said nobody really would communicate with him because he was deaf. And so, it took some extra effort for a person to actually be able to communicate with him. Anyway, guess what Gabe did? This one guy would learn sign language, and I thought he was actually learning it for a class. I saw him practicing and doing all manner of things. I had no idea that Gabe was doing that because he was trying to communicate with a new student, that was joining the school. That is the kind of person Gabriel Michael Jacobs will always be remembered for. And I also, yeah. Okay. So I'm saying all of this to say that particular weekend that's coming up, October 17th, 18th, and 19th, it's a lot of things happening that weekend. One of which, I'll go ahead and put this up, one of which I am a new pastor at Promise Fellowship Church. And so if you don't know about that, that's right in Charlotte, North Carolina. And on October 17th, we're having a gala for our church celebration. And so we have Bishop Jenright will be our speaker at our gala on October 17th from 7 to 10 p.m. October 18th is our 5K walk, 10th year at Northwest Cabarrus Middle School at 8 a.m. So please make sure that you go and register at gabesheartfoundation.org for the free 5K walk. And then on Sunday, we are having our church anniversary with Promise Fellowship. And again, I'm the pastor at Promise Fellowship Church. I also happen to be Gabriel's mother. So I'm telling you that it's so important to us that every heartbeat counts, and defibrillators do help that process be smooth. So I'm asking you to go and be a part of anything that you can be a part of that weekend. So you know me right now because you're tuning into the Kim Jacobs Show. The other hat that I wear is I am a pastor at Promise Fellowship Church in Harrisburg, North Carolina, right in the Charlotte, North Carolina area, 5 minutes from UNC Charlotte. So I'll make sure that I'll put this picture right there so y'all see that, even though you also still see me. Okay. So I am a pastor at Promise Fellowship Church. And what else did I want to make sure too that you know that here's a QR code if you like to donate. We did this on Giving Tuesday, and I'm just going to put this back up because it has the links and things that you can donate. Just if you click on the bit.ly link, or if you go to gabesheartfoundation.org, you can donate there. You can do paypal.me/Gabe's Heart Foundation and Givelify. That's the link there. We don't have that Cash App, so you can't donate there. But you can scan that QR code. You can donate to Givelify. You can donate to PayPal, or right at gabesheartfoundation.org or gabesheart.org. You'll be able to donate there as well. I think I've said everything I can think to say, and I just want you all to come and be a part. I do want to show you too who the DJ is. We have DJ Nikki the Key, who's going to be spinning on the whole mics over there. Okay. And annual Gabe's Heart Foundation 5K walk. Listen, it's free. All you have to do is go to gabesheartfoundation.org, register, and we will see you on Saturday, October 18th at 8 o'clock a.m. DJ Nikki the Key will be spinning over there as the DJ. We look forward to seeing you. Right, DJ Nikki the Key. I'm going to play that one more time. Annual Gabe's Heart Foundation 5K walk. Listen, it's free. All you have to do is go to gabesheartfoundation.org, register, and we will see you on Saturday, October 18th at 8 o'clock a.m. DJ Nikki the Key will be spinning over there as the DJ. We look forward to seeing you. All right, everybody, listen. So we are hoping that you will go ahead and register. If you know that you're going to be participating, go ahead and drop it in the comments section. Kim, I'll be there. I've already registered. It's free. It's free to register, gabesheartfoundation.org. All you have to do is complete that waiver form so that you can be a part of the walk. And let's see, I saw some comments coming in, so I want to make sure that I take a moment And okay, Dr. Lotus Richey, she said, hey, if you have a church and you need a defibrillator, just click on the link, gabesheartfoundation.org. And make sure you also know that all you have to do is do that 1-minute video that we talked about. You can donate and you can save a life. Dr. Lotus Richey is on our board of directors, and she's commenting here saying, make sure that you know that you can save a life by clicking on that link and donating to Gabe's Heart Foundation.org. I'll put it here as well, Gabe's Heart Foundation.org. So there are literally, bring your friends, bring your church members, bring your children, bring any organizations that you may have never even heard about. Gabe's Heart Foundation. If you work at a place, I know that people donate. A lot of people, sometimes from Bank of America and different Wells Fargo, different businesses. Bring all of your teams and have them come out and be a part of this 5K walk. It's the 10th annual Gabe's Heart Foundation 5K walk right at Northwest Cabarrus Middle School. I see you sharing with people, and you say share the broadcast. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Wow, Angela, thank you for being here. Life-saving work. It really is life-saving work when you can offer a defibrillator to be on hand if something happens and people get a chance to allow the paramedics to arrive to do their God-given gifts and talents. So I'm super excited about what is happening here. I see you all over on Instagram as well. Just Narcia and Sadie and different ones of you. Oh, that's my Aunt Sadie. She like, don't call me Sadie now because that's Aunt Sadie. Aunt Sadie. Okay. Listen, I'm so glad to see you all tuned in. Make sure you all let your churches know, your organizations know that Gabe's Heart Foundation is having our 10th annual 5K walk. And here I want you to see just a picture here of Gabe. That's a picture of Gabe. That was at, I think, close to the Easter time frame, the year that he transitioned. Yeah. And Gabe loved football. That's him laying with the football with his siblings, with his brothers. Were really, really a close-knit group of children. And as you can see, they're all laying in one bed. And Gabe is sleeping with the football. People joke when you say, oh, there's like a twinkling in your eye or a sparkle in your eye. Literally, Gabe had fans. He had fans at the young age of 12 years old. He was like the blindside guy running out on the field, and the little kids coming to get him to sign, and he stopped and signed all of the papers. Gabe was like a celebrity at 12 years old playing football. He was a giant. They would stop the game and they would formally ask for his birth certificate. They were like, this boy ain't no 12-year-old. This right here is a man child. He's a grown-up. They would not allow us to keep playing the game until we showed proof that Gabe was the age that he was. And he was literally 12 at the time. And he was playing on the right team at the right little league under Coach Osai. And so Coach Osai and all of you all that have coached Gabe's in any capacity, Coach Austin, Emmerling, and different ones of you all, I should probably tag different ones of y'all, because I'm telling you, if you've ever had the opportunity to coach Gabe, then you already know how special he was on your team and how much of a difference he made. So I'm hoping and praying that each of you all will definitely plan to be a part of the 5K walk happening on Saturday, October 18th. And I'm trying to make sure, did I miss anybody? Yeah, it was all kind of people. I wanted to tag, but I can't do all of that and do this. All I'll tell you is that, listen, Gabe's Heart Foundation is having our 5K walk on Saturday, October 18th at 8:00 a.m. And we want you to go ahead and take a moment to register and be a part of that event. Obviously, if you can come to our church gala that we're having and our church anniversary service, that's why we clumped it all together in the same weekend. Mainly on that Saturday, October 18th, I want you to be aware that it's Sudden Cardiac Arrest Awareness Month. October is Sudden Cardiac Arrest Awareness Month. So we want to highlight and raise the awareness of how important it is for people that experience sudden cardiac arrest to have a defibrillator present so that the paramedics can do their life-saving performancing measures. And even a step further, I want you to understand that if a child can get an ultrasound done of their heart, we didn't have an ultrasound done of Gabe's heart because we did not know that that was necessary. He passed all of the sports physicals fine. He was the bill of health in our family. I have 5 children, and out of my 5 children, Gabe was the healthiest. At least that's what all of the medical things showed. So it was nothing for him to pass the sports physical, but deep in his heart, it would have required an ultrasound to be done in order to determine that a heart defect was there. And as a result of Gabriel having the heart defect and transitioning from this earth, so many other people have reached out to me to tell me that they have had either their child's heart checked or their young adult hearts checked. And guess what? A defect was found through the ultrasound. And as a result of Gabriel's story and him being able to have his light shine and be able to really have his life even go to transition to heaven, other people's lives are being saved on this earth. All right, yeah. I hope you all will come and be a part of the Gabe's Heart Foundation 5K walk. Gabe loved the Lord. Even as a little boy, he always expressed how important it was for him to love God. And he let his light shine accordingly. Tanya Butler, thank you so much from Studio BP to always do these photos for our family along the years. And I just really appreciate that you did this. This was one of the final photos a few weeks before Gabe transitioned. Yeah, and Tanya Butler did that as well. So thank God for a great family photographer who was always doing some wonderful photo shoots for our family. So thank you, thank you. And I'll close by telling you all this appeared. And I don't know, whatever everybody believes one way or the other. I don't condemn anything one way or the other. And Gabe's Heart Foundation is a 501c3 nonprofit organization. It is not a spiritual group that's based on any type of spiritual beliefs or religion in any way, shape, or form. Everyone can be a part of benefiting from Gabe's Heart Foundation, okay? But one thing I'll tell you as his mother, who is a pastor, okay, is that 1 year after Gabe's incident where he passed away, and it was when him and his father and his siblings, his brothers, were playing a game of basketball, and everything happened there on the new hoop that we had put in our backyard. And so after everything happened, nobody played on that basketball hoop at all. At all. It just obviously makes sense. Nobody wanted to play a game of basketball when that happened that day at that location. What I'll say to you is that 1 year later, at the exact day, the exact time, 2 of my sons decided to go out and play just a game of basketball on the same hoop just to commemorate and honor their brother, Gabe. And so when they did that, and I'll put this picture up of them. This is the brothers. The brothers were playing a game of basketball. And I'll also put this picture up too, because that's the sister that I was telling you he served literally as the guardian angel over Jayla all of her life. Even played Barbie dolls with her. He was the person that was as Frankie often talks about, my oldest son, he'll say Gabe was the piece of the puzzle for all of the family members. He would play up with the older ones and do video games and board games or whatever they were into, sporting events and things. But then he would also play down and do dolls and stuff with Jayla just to make whatever made her feel comfortable, to arts and crafts and stuff that was fun for her. He did not care. He became the chameleon in the situation to make everybody feel comfortable. Went out to feed the homeless. You name it, Gabe did it. He did it. He's not just somebody I'm pumping up just to pump him up. He was literally like a walking angel on earth. He was like a walking angel on earth. 1 year later, I go back to my story. 1 year later, when his two brothers went out to play this game of basketball to commemorate Gabe's memory of that was the day that we had the hoop installed. We had promised we play basketball. We had taken a nap because it was like, oh God, we got to play this game of basketball, do all of this stuff this evening or whatever. And 1 year later, at the exact same time, my two older sons went out to play the game of basketball. And when they did, they looked up in the tree and this is what they saw. Now, I've never seen, and please tell me if you've ever seen this. I've never seen a smiley face rainbow in my whole life. This is above the tree line at the exact same time of Gabe's death. 1 year later, we look up into the sky and there is a smiley face rainbow. We call these the signs of Gabriel. And the reason that we call them the signs of Gabriel is because every single year on the death date of his anniversary, and I mean, whatever, God, and I'm not a person that's mystical and all of that, but God has somehow given me as his mother a sign. Every year on the death anniversary date of Gabe's death, at the time of his death, something comes out that is a sign from God that Gabe is smiling in heaven. Gabe is smiling in heaven. And so I'm just grateful that God would appease me and just give me peace that surpasses all understanding to know that my son is okay. He's doing okay in heaven. And that's what I believe. And I believe that with my whole heart. And so I personally have to get to heaven. And so that's why you'll see me show love to everybody, whether they like me or don't like me, whether they talk to me, don't, it doesn't even matter. I still love everybody. But I will also, as a tip, since I'm Kim Jacobs, the balance doctor, and you're on my talk show right now, I will tell you that it's so important to guard your heart and know that broken heart syndrome is a real thing, and people literally do pass away from broken heart syndrome. I learned that at the time of my son's death. And so I encourage you that if you're feeling pain in your heart and you're feeling really low and down and depressed, too depressed, get help. Get help. Get some help from a therapist. Get some help from a counselor. Get some help from a spiritual advisor, but get some help. Don't be on an island by yourself dealing with grief and going so low that you really can't come back from it, because you can go so low that you won't be able to come back from it. And I want to encourage you today that there are ways to keep your children that have transitioned from this earth still involved in some aspect of your life. Everything that I still do, when I sign birthday cards, when I give out a gift from my family, and I say from Frankie, Ivan, Gabe from heaven, I put them right in the same order of what he was in that age. Frankie, Ivan, Gabe from heaven, Jeremiah, Jayla, and sometimes I even put the dog Hero, right? Okay. But the point is, I put Frankie, Ivan, Gabe, and I say from heaven, Jeremiah, and Jayla. You can still include your child because he's still for me, he's still my son. So I don't have 4 children. I have 5. I have 5 children. And that's not going to change because he's in heaven. So you can always still include your child who is your loved one that may have transitioned from this earth, or even if it's a parent or a grandparent or whoever it is, still find a creative way to infuse that person into your everyday life. One of the other things we do is we celebrate Gabe's birthday. On January 17th is his birthday, and we still celebrate his birthday. We get a candle, we light it, we look at some books, some photos from memories. Different things happen where we come together and we celebrate his birthday. And even though his dad and I are divorced, we still come together to celebrate his birthday. We do some things to make sure that we keep his memory alive, okay? Make sure you may do something during the holidays. where you get a chance to say, here's like my children, they'll give a card, and they'll give a card that represents Gabe too. So like a Mother's Day card, they know that that's important to me. So they infuse Gabe some kind of way into that celebration moment. All right. I hope this has helped somebody. You may light a candle in memory of your loved one, and you might do something that is just a time where people get a chance to reflect and talk about him or her during the holidays. It may be funny jokes or some things like Gabe had some things that he would do that we all know he did it. So we are forever yelling that out. Some of the things that's just funny. It's like, or somebody in the house will do something and they'll sound like Gabe. We're like, okay, Gabe, we know, and so we just do some funny things to keep things lighthearted too. It doesn't have to be just such a heavy, downtrodden experience, because Gabe's light shined great on this earth and he made a tremendous difference. So I hope I helped people today just by tuning into this episode of the Kim Jacobs Show, where we are bringing balance to the world, one household at a time. And I'm bringing balance to you from many of my own personal experiences. So I really hope that it does make a difference and it brings more synergy and harmony into your home. Okay. All right. I think I'll play this one more time because I want y'all to hear how your organization can qualify to receive this giveaway defibrillator that we're giving away at our 5K walk.
Hi guys, I'm Sean Hall, Chairman of the Board for Gabe's Heart Foundation, and guess what? In this box, I have a lifesaver. It's a defibrillator. It's the machine that you use that will talk you through how to bring somebody back to life if they go down from cardiac arrest. Listen, if you are a church, if you are a youth serving organization, if you're a nonprofit and you're here in the Charlotte area or anywhere in the world and you submit a 1-minute video, this could be yours. Tell us why having a defibrillator can change the life of your congregation, your organization, your loved one. Okay, so do that quickly, and we hope to see you soon. And make sure you tag Gabe's Heart Foundation, and we will be sure to use your video. I hope you win.
Right. All right, y'all. That's Sean Hall. She's the chairperson of the board of Gabe's Heart Foundation. And so I did see a few comments. And as we prepare to get ready to close out, I want to go and acknowledge you all. So let me do that right quick. And then we're going to close out. Oh, Lisa. Thank you so much, Lisa. She said, oh, that's awesome to see that beautiful rainbow. That just does my heart glad. Trust me. And every year we have all kind of pictures with the actual thing that happened that year at that time. The following year, a star so bright that we could take a picture of it sat over our house for 7 days. From the day of the death anniversary and 7 days later, it stayed there illuminated, and we captured a picture and framed it. It's not stuff I'm making up. Every year is something. And it is crazy sick, in my opinion, that God has enough space in his heart to care about me as a mother, to let me know my child is okay. I know that put a smile on your family's faces. I saw a rainbow today as I was driving a granddaughter to school. Thank God that you're able to have your granddaughter here on this earth with you and to cherish those moments. And I know she cherishes you. Thank you so much, Lisa, for that comment. MD, thank you so much for your comment and your tears of joy. All right, Lisa, I see you. And Samuel said, hey, Kim, we are watching you live come from Kibera, slums of Nairobi, Kenya. This is our favorite program. Thank you so much, Samuel. I appreciate you all taking the time from Kenya to tune into the Kim Jacobs Show. And if there's ever a topic that you all would like for me to cover and bring a guest on, I will be honored to do that. So just inbox me and let me know. And my goal is to really bring balance to this world. I don't want people to feel like all hope is gone, or that they don't have a chance to, because of life circumstances or situations, that everything is done. That's not the case. God loves us, and he shines on us, and he shines through us. And he wants us to be able to spread love and joy and peace and happiness, and to help other people be drawn to him. I believe that with my whole heart. So I believe that if we can all let our light shine in some capacity, in whatever capacity God is trusting you with, the world is going to be a better place. All right, y'all. That's it. I'm getting ready to go. I love you all so much. Hope you'll be at the Gabe's Heart Foundation 5K walk Saturday, October 18th. Saturday, October 18th. Saturday, October 18th. And I'm putting this in front of me, but there you have it. Saturday, October 18th at 8 a.m. Gabe'sHeartFoundation.org. And if you're going to come and celebrate the whole weekend with us, we have a gala I'm the pastor at Promise Fellowship Church, October 17th. Then we have the 5K walk with Gabe's Heart Foundation in honor of my son that passed away 10 years ago, Gabriel Michael Jacobs. And then we have our church anniversary service on Sunday, October 19th. And Pastor Selwyn is going to be preaching from Servant Church. Okay. I hope that you all will join us for all of our festivities that weekend. I love you all. Be blessed. And I'll see you again Monday through Friday, 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time, right here on The Kim Jacobs Show. Thank you for tuning in to today's episode of The Kim Jacobs Show and for being in the virtual studio audience. Your presence truly does make a difference. And I look forward to you bringing your friends and family to join you in the virtual studio audience Monday through Friday at 11 o'clock a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I look forward to seeing you and make it a great day.